With me in the studio, quickly, let me introduce them. I have Alhaji Ibrahim Garba Kefo. He is the National Financial Secretary um, of the campaign organization. Am I right?
Yes, you are right.
You're welcome, sire.
Good
I also have Obong Ita Ekpo. When I hear this name, I remember ID John, who is ours.
Good
You're,
afternoon, fellow Nigerians.
you're welcome. He is the Deputy National Legal Advisor and the spokesman for the campaign. You're welcome again.
Thank you very much.
Engineer Tunde Akiwande is also here. He is the presidential, or rather, the youth leader of the Lagos. I mean, he's the Lagos coordinator. Am I right? And of course, the youth leader, the national youth leader. Good afternoon to you. Yeah. Quickly, let's move. Let's move. Let's talk APGA right now. I remember that a couple of, I think 2 weeks ago, if I'm not wrong, thereabout, your principal came to this studio, and we go talking, and I of course asked several questions, and of course some I'll get to relay again, some I'll just find a way of asking you the question. Maybe you give me a different answer from what he's given me, right? You've been going around the country. Let me talk to the DG first of all. You've been going around the country and you've been preaching the good news of the party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, and your presidential aspirant, Chief Peter Umeadi. How far have you gone? And tell us about the level of acceptability so far.
Actually, Nigerian people are moving towards the change that is real. In the north, where I came from Katsina State.
Katsina State.
Yes.
Okay.
So in Katsina State, youth are trooping to join the campaign.
Can you speak up a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
youth
Okay.
are trooping
Better.
to join the campaign in Katsina State. Likewise, in Kano State, Zamfara State, and Sokoto State. That's northwestern Nigeria. When you see Professor Umadi, you will believe me that is the best candidate to market this time around. A professor of law, former Chief Justice of the state, former magistrate, development worker, so human society activist. And what have you? So we are trading him in the north central, in the southwest here. And people are accepting him every time. We are calling on Nigerians to go into the profile of this very man and assess. Definitely people will believe me, is the most qualified. I'm not saying most qualified because he's APGA. No. By the virtue of facts,
Okay.
by the truth, by the practical analysis, is the best.
You said he's most qualified. He's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
By what exactly?
If you look at
What?
him, educationally, he's an academic professor,
Okay.
the former Chief Justice. At least has a qualification to trade in. Somebody that knows Nigeria, work almost everywhere. Member of the Judicial Council. So you can see him. You can't compare him with the profile of other people contested. So he has attained the climax of learning in the field of law. He's a lecturer. So when you come to the educational sector, he will play a role. When you go to the agricultural sector, he will play a role. When you go to the youth and social development, women empowerment.
One of the reasons why I asked this question is, when you go to, when you listen to Nigerians, they tell you APGA is a party known just in the southeastern part of Nigeria alone.
No. It's a very wrong perception. I am from
Okay.
Katsina State. So if it is a regional party, you can't see me in the party. And I was in APGA right from 2005. And I am from Katsina State, as you can see. So it's not a regional party. But APGA has a ground area. It has a strong fold, which is Anambra State. So, party started in Nigeria. AD started from Lagos and it moves. And we are now moving. APGA is moving its trend down north. We are far north, going far north now.
Okay.
We won election in different places.
It's all right. It's all right. Let's leave it there. Let's hold on a little. Let me come to Ita Echo. Do you think your party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, is strong and deeply rooted enough to win a presidential election?
Well, I thank you for the question. Our party is strong and rooted enough to win a presidential election. I say this because in previous elections, we have won across the 6 geopolitical zones, substantially making inroads into the north and winning elections to the National Assembly in most cases, and even in Gwagwalada, we won a chairmanship position there, a councillorship position there. In the south in Bayelsa, we had 2 members of the House of Assembly there, and all over Nigeria, we have strong followers. And apart from this, we have traditional believers in APGA all over the country. These are people who can, if they want to, they can change the tide of any election, whether of a particular state.
And did you consider the strength and the weight of other political parties in Nigeria?
Yes, we did, and we also know that if they face challenges, we also face. If we have areas of advantage, they also have. Yes, and we are working. As I speak, even in my state, many other political parties have contacted me and they want to collapse the structure into APGA, and we are planning to welcome them. I won't go into details about that until it happens. There are youth organizations of the state that have come to join us, and as I speak to you, the Southeast Youth Association in Akwa Ibom State have come to join the campaign. So the movement is moving. APGA has a style. We do not do propaganda. We go to the grassroots and talk to people there.
Okay, before one of the reasons why I asked this question is, when you go to, when you listen to Nigerians, they tell you APGA is a party known just in the southeastern part of Nigeria alone.
No. It's a very wrong perception. I am from Katsina State. So if it is a regional party, you can't see me in the party. And I was in APGA right from 2005. And I am from Katsina State, as you can see. So it's not a regional party. But APGA has a ground area. It has a strong fold, which is Anambra State. So, party started in Nigeria. AD started from Lagos and it moves. And we are now moving. APGA is moving its trend down north. We are far north, going far north now.
Okay.
We won election in different places.
It's all right. It's all right. Let's leave it there. Let's hold on a little. Let me come to Ita Echo. Do you think your party, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, is strong and deeply rooted enough to win a presidential election?
Well, I thank you for the question. Our party is strong and rooted enough to win a presidential election. I say this because in previous elections, we have won across the 6 geopolitical zones, substantially making inroads into the north and winning elections to the National Assembly in most cases, and even in Gwagwalada, we won a chairmanship position there, a councillorship position there. In the south in Bayelsa, we had 2 members of the House of Assembly there, and all over Nigeria, we have strong followers. And apart from this, we have traditional believers in APGA all over the country. These are people who can, if they want to, they can change the tide of any election, whether of a particular state.
And did you consider the strength and the weight of other political parties in Nigeria?
Yes, we did, and we also know that uh, if they face challenges, we also face. If we have areas of advantage, they also have. Yes, and we are working. As I speak, even in my state, many other political parties have contacted me and they want to collapse the structure into APGA, and we are planning to welcome them. I won't go into details about that until it happens.
Hmm.
There are youth organizations of the state that have come to join us, and as I speak to you, the Southeast Youth Association in Akwa Ibom State have come to join the campaign. So the movement is moving. You know, APGA has a style. We do not do propaganda.
Hmm.
We go to the grassroots and talk to people there.
Okay.
Because most of the problem that happened to the economy was as a result of tempering the natural justice. So this man is a justice, is a lawyer. He will apply knowledge in protecting the due process of law.
DG, how old is Prof?
Prob is within 70 something years.
7. No, I want you to be precise. Can you be precise for us now?
No, I cannot be so precise.
Why?
About the age, but I will allow.
Epo, you want to say something, please?
Yes. Well, I don't want to say something specifically on the age because my principal, Professor Mehdi, is younger than most of the candidates of of the other political parties that are contesting.
How so?
Yes, he's younger than. When you look at the age of the other political candidates, you will find out that bearing the question of the truth of their declarations as to their ages, Umedi is about the youngest. You can trace his age to the law school, when in fact the others that are clamoring that they are younger, you cannot trace even the date of their birth.
You know why?
So
you know why I asked this question? You
Yes.
see, considering his age, considering his age, do you think he is capable? Do you think he is healthy enough to carry the burdens of our country?
Umedi,
The current
yes,
burden.
Professor Umedi has been traveling from Oka to UNN Enugu campus to deliver lectures. He works with the students. He mingles. He is hardworking. If you go to his village, I went to his village in year 2021. I saw him. He sits with the elders of the community to trash out the problems. I have always been thinking, where does he find time to do all these things? If you look at the hall where he sits to hold meetings with the chiefs, you discover that he displays the farm crops he cultivates in his farm, and he is ready to take you to his farm. He's very hardworking. I've been thinking of, if you send him a text by 2 a.m., Professor Umedi will reply you 2 minutes after that. And I don't know whether he doesn't sleep. I see him as a hardworking man. Somebody told me, who has worked with him under him when he was the chief judge, that he doesn't take up to 5 days to deliver his judgment. He doesn't keep work on his table. He doesn't delay any case, unless you don't want to do that case. Such a man that I cannot imagine where he gets such a tremendous amount of energy from.
Now, Engineer Tunde, you are the youth leader. Tell me, with all sincerity, do you think that your principal can handle the security situation of Nigeria?
Yeah, with Professor Peter Mehdi, Nigeria will work. situation we found ourselves, security wise, nobody's longer safe in this country. We need somebody that will come and serve Nigerians now. We need a leader that is capable. We need a leader that when we vote him in, with all assurance, we know that Nigeria will work again. So voting Professor Peter Omiadi in this coming general election is a man that has all the characters of a true leader. And we know that if we vote him in, security-wise, things will be back to normal concerning security.
It's okay. In case you're just tuning in, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Jude, Ikami Jude, and I am actually discussing with the campaign team of Professor Peter Omiadi. I'm talking about the All Progressives Grand Alliance. Now, back to the DG. I want you to be direct now. Is your party considering forming an alliance with any other political party if they think they are not strong enough, maybe financially later, or maybe there is a kind of a layback somehow, and do they think, are you looking at merging with another political party?
We are all progressives. So any progressive party that think will join APGA to continue is welcome. But APGA is the third largest political party in Nigeria.
Are you sure?
Very, very
Currently?
sure. Very, very sure. Very sure.
We have the All Progressives Congress, we have the People's Democratic Party,
Then you
and
have
recently, LP, the Labour Party, came up. Right.
That's a junior party now. Even the people
How
that
come it's a junior party?
Yeah, they are the products of APGA. So
In what sense, please?
Yeah, the person maybe that is heading their campaign now is a former governor of Anambra State who was APGA, who told me that he will never leave APGA. If he leave it, he leave politics. So I believe APGA is a senior political party compared to the
Are you saying this because you are the DG of this particular party?
No, I'm telling you based on reality. We produce him in APGA as a governor. I joined his first campaign. So the only thing he can do, if they can repent and collapse into APGA, we can accept them. Understand?
Is APGA thinking of, say, collapsing to another party?
No. We can't do that. Because the two political parties failed Nigerians. So the next party to be tested is APGA. If you bring Labour Party, they never have a governor. And the man that is contesting in the Labour Party was a governor under APGA. We produce him. All the people following him to contest Senate and whatever are product of APGA. So they can only collapse into APGA. We go with them. But APGA is the next party to test now. Yeah.
APGA is the next party to test, according to you. Now, but then we all know that politics in Nigeria is very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. I mean, I asked your principal this question, and I want to maybe rephrase this question now. How would you carry on with, the campaign as regards finance, all right? Is anyone bankrolling the party right now, or how are you coping money-wise?
Actually, campaign expenses, are expenses that are stipulated in the Electoral Act. So whichever party go and spend more than the requirement is a legal operation.
But then how would your party generate this money?
We generate money through fundraising, through selling of cards and all that. We do generate money that way. We have supporters all over the country, and we have supporters overseas. Donations are coming to the party. So we have plans on that, and we are moving. Last week, our candidate Peter Omiadi was recognized by a group of youth in Katsina State.
Katsina.
They called and awarded him. I collected the award on his behalf, and he promised to go and see them. When I was coming here, I was at the airport. A group of youth also called from Taraba, in Taraba State, in Wukari, that they want him to come. So you see, Nigerians are now realizing and leaving the politics of collecting money to vote, but we are voting for credibility. We are voting for the reality.
Mr. Obong Ita Echo, you are the Deputy National Legal Advisor. Are you okay with the fact that INEC has stopped the voters' registration process?
I'm not okay with that because it is not so stated in the Constitution, and as regards that matter, only the constitutional provision should operate. Even if the Electoral Act should say something that limits the extent of that right, it's illegal or null and void. It is not implementable. Yes, because any right that touches on enfranchisement of the populace is a very serious constitutional right. I mean, infraction. Any right that affects it is a very serious constitutional infraction and must not be tolerated. I have observed that some people have seen this fact and have gone to court. We've already got a judgment. I've seen a judgment in the media that a court has ruled that exercise cannot be stopped.
And do you think INEC will reverse this?
Well, if INEC wants its own electoral process to be credible, they have to follow the Constitution, and the Electoral Act cannot supersede the Constitution. In fact, the Constitution has not told them to ever stop that exercise. What touches on enfranchisement of individuals are sacrosanct, because it is the medium through which the people, electorate, can have their say. You cannot muzzle an ox.
Yeah, but then how long would you want INEC to extend this thing? Because some people say, hey, it's getting too long. INEC, you need to go back home and do the needful.
Let INEC go and print voters card for those who have already done, and leave those who are still doing to continue. If you do your voters card too late, you can't use it. It's not INEC's fault. It's not the law's fault. But you cannot stop an exercise that the law has not stopped. It is a recurring exercise. It has to go on and on and on.
It's okay. Finally, on the flip side of it, let me ask you, what will be your advice for Nigerians and for party members listening to you right now as regards 2023 general election?
My candid advice to the whole Nigerian is to look into the state of the country, economically and security-wise, to get their voters card, to go and vote for APGA in the election day. Let's change the system. This one has ruled for 8 or so years, failed, cannot see anything. Another one comes now. They have worsened the situation. I said I am from Katsina State. Hundreds of communities were displaced in the state of Mr. President. And you have heard in the news that even the convoy of the Mr. President have been attacked. See, the train, passengers were attacked. The security situation is worsening. So people should vote a neutral person that has an ideology of creating difference and bring about a change into the economy and to the national development. We need somebody that can promote a national unity. We need somebody that can operate irrespective of all these things, like emotionalism. So my advice is for the people to get their register, vote for APGA, change this government, and see